But my last one is Sainsbury's, right? So you know if you've seen this story, but where they're testing, I love it, testing this AI, and it's for booze. So they'll use facial recognition and stuff, so you can see if you're old enough, and if you're not old enough, the door with the booze behind it won't open. You simply can't get it, right? And from what I could see, people think that's a good idea, and it's like, but that's how they're selling it to you, because it ain't going to end up with booze. How it will end up is, with your social credit score. Sorry, mate, you've had too much meat this month, so therefore the refrigerator door doesn't open.
Mm.
That's where it will go, and people will think that's ridiculous, and then you just have to keep pointing out to people that there's millions of people in China that can't use a fucking train. They're not allowed to because they don't have a high enough credit score, and that's exactly where we're going with this stuff. And so they do these things, don't they? Where we were just trialing it. We're not trialing it. You're not trialing it at all. And if they were to stick it in, we're just trialing it. So you need facial recognition to buy a steak. People will go mad. So it's like, well, what we'll do then is we'll just trial it to make sure that kids can't drink alcohol. And everyone goes, oh, that's good then. Yeah, because I don't want my kids drinking
Yeah,
alcohol.
but there's always comes from a parent that's sitting there, pissed as a fart, drinking alcohol, who also drunk when they were 14 as well. Like everybody did, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. But the thing is, once they put these trials in, they don't come out again.
Because they don't.
I
What?
remember when automatic checkouts were trialed. Now they're nearly every checkout.
Yeah. Kilts. I remember when they were trialled. Still around. They just never, things never go. Once they're in, they
Yeah.
never go.
The
Yeah.
Guildford Four, I remember when they were trialed.
Terrible band. Awful. I got their EP. The second album the follow up was a rubbish. Yeah, again. So what is he gonna have loads of like 14-year-olds with their face stuck to the like those little like the freezer doors in Tesco's, like just going I can't. You just get your mate's face and shove your mate's face on it, wouldn't you?
Just get a cat to just nibble away at your mate's face, peel it off, stick it on your own. Bosh.
Face off because you want a Heineken.
Is that maybe going to be like, because sometimes like every action has a reaction and has a consequence, but you don't always know what those consequences are.
Don't know. You ever spoke to
Sometimes
Biden?
you think if you walk into a pub and you see the biggest guy, this big, massive, huge bodybuilder type, and you smack him in the face, I kind of know the reaction and the consequences. I'm going to get hurt, right?
Hmm.
But other times there's reactions that you don't expect. Maybe the fact they're trialing this AI stuff will suddenly lead to homeless men having their faces cut off while they're sleeping, so that teenage boys can stick them on their face to buy a bottle of cider. And no one at Sainsbury's saw that coming.
You know you got a drink problem when you're going to go to that extreme to get a can of cider. Like, when did you realise in like, AA? When did you realise you had a problem, Ken? I was just it was when it was leading up to it. Oh, hi, my name's Ken. I'm an alcoholic. And it was the real tipping point for me. My lowest ebb was when I cut off a homeless man's face and stuck it on my face, so I could get a 2 litre bottle of White Lightning.